Well, March is Women's History Month, and in honor of Women's History Month, we're going to bring some very special women. Coming now, Attention for Sale. Well, it's a mini documentary about the exploitation of advertisement models in today's world. Now, here to tell us a little bit more about her mini doc and her recent book titled Resonate for anyone who wants to build an audience is documentarian and author Alex Wolf, and she joins us. Alex, good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Good. So let's talk a little bit about, first of all, your documentary. And it's a mini doc, and it's called Attention for Sale. And in it, you really tackle a very key issue.
Yeah. So the reason why I wanted to make a documentary instead of a book is because I'm noticing how much reading has been going down in the past few years specifically. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the constant visual stimulation that we're used to. So I'm finding that many millennials and quite frankly, all generations are finding it more difficult to read. And I wanted to make a statement out of this, and I figured, well, putting the information in a book would be naive. So I wanted to make something that was, concise, straight to the point, and visual, so that I can get, important information out to smart people who are having difficulty reading.
And so here it is. You talk about, business models. And why did you choose this?
Why did I choose to talk
topic,
about? Well, I think that a part of being, an adult in this American culture, it's important to pay attention to the quality of things like art, intellectualism, and the quality of human relationships. And those are all three things that I felt were being specifically threatened by constant visual stimulation. I think we can see it leak into the quality of our politics. And so when that happens, serious things get trivialized and there becomes a blur between entertainment and reality. And as adults in this society, I think that can be a scary thing. So I just felt like it was a critical point to pronounce.
Alex's book, I should say Alex's mini documentary is called Attention for Sale, and talks about advertisement business models that are exploit the vulnerabilities to harvest attention for attention's sake. And you have to check it out in order to know a little bit more about it. But in addition to the work that she does with her mini documentary, she's also an author. And so you got the book, and it's called Resonate, because you want to help people. For anybody who wants to help build an audience. So if I want to help build my audience, talk to me about Resonate.
Yeah, so I have a background in social media. I've been on the internet since I was a little kid, and so I started a company when I was 20, 21, and it popped off on Instagram. And so since then, people have been asking me a lot of questions about how I built that audience, what it takes to make a change in like the media landscape of so much noise. And so the book is basically about not being intimidated by things like algorithms and metrics. I think a lot of people get caught up in thinking they have to have 1 million followers or a bunch of likes. And the book really, I think, is a reminder for creators to take a step back and really question and remember the importance of what they're doing is about connecting with people. And so the theory is that if you resonate with someone, you're going to build an audience by default.
So diffuse this myth. How do I resonate when I feel like likes and shares are what I need? Like, so if I'm spending my whole time trying to get likes and shares, I also miss a crucial part from what you're saying, which is the connection.
Right. Yeah, so I think, again, it's not something I'm inventing. It's human connection has been this way since for millennia. So it's about, again, not being distracted by the metrics, seeing them more as a byproduct of your efforts and what you're doing, and remembering that when it comes down to it, there's a human being on the other line of that phone, of that screen that you're trying to connect to.
So for somebody who wants to find out more information about two things, your book and as well as your documentary, let's first walk them through the book. If they want to get the book, what do they do?
Yeah, the book is on Amazon. You can just put in Resonate Alex Wolf. It'll pop up. And then the documentary is available online for free at attentionforsale.com.
How do you feel being able to go out and see your work out there and have it displayed? And, you got a lot of things going on, but it's one thing to be able to see your work and then have people be able to tap into it.
It's great. It's very rewarding. Yeah.
So would you give me some advice, I will say, for somebody who wants to do this, right? Because you got people out there who want to be filmmakers, and then on the other side, you have people out there who want to be authors. And I know writing a book is not always the easiest thing to do, but give some advice as to what people can do.
For writing a book? I think don't be afraid to be bad. I think if you're trying to write, it's really important that you're compassionate during the process. So if you are having a rough day and can't write your best work, it's okay. What's more important is that you're building up the again, that compassion to let it out. And once it's out, then you can edit. I think a lot of people, they think they're writing, but they're actually editing. Writing is just letting out what's on your mind, even if it doesn't sound good right away.
Amazing information there, Alex Wolf. And for people who want to get in touch with you,
Yeah, my website is alexwolf.co. I have a newsletter. You can sign up, and it'll send you all the links to all my information.
pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex Wolf, our guest here on Open. Listen, now to watch Attention for Sale and find out more about it again, go ahead and visit Alex Wolf at alexwolf.co. And don't go anywhere because we've got more show coming up. We'll be right back.